Welcome to your essential guide to mastering the home buyer's process as a new selling agent. Navigating the journey with your buyer clients requires a clear roadmap, strategic thinking, and consistent execution. This training is designed to equip you with the knowledge and systems needed to confidently guide buyers from their initial contact all the way through to the offer acceptance. By understanding each phase thoroughly, you can provide exceptional service, build lasting relationships, and establish yourself as a trusted advisor in the competitive real estate market. And don't forget, you can download a copy of this presentation and other tools at nas.io/RIAS seminars. Let's dive into the steps that will help you turn prospects into satisfied homeowners and raving fans. Our journey begins with Phase 1, CRM and lead follow-up. This foundational step is critical for turning leads into paying clients. Effective lead management and lead follow-up are paramount. Start by promptly entering all prospective buyers into your customer relationship management called a CRM system. This isn't just a contact list. This is your central hub for tracking interactions, emails, text messages, conversations, notes, preferences, escrows, and so much more. A CRM is the single most important tool you have if you are generating multiple leads. I always tell my agents, following up on one lead is easy. Handling more than 50 without a CRM is impossible. Consistent follow-up and being top of mind demonstrate your commitment to them. Launch a nurture campaign. This could involve automated emails with valuable market insights or personalized messages that keep them engaged until they're ready to actively search. Building trust early sets the stage for everything that follows. A powerful tool for strengthening early relationships is the buyer's welcome package. More than just papers, it's a professional introduction to your process and a demonstration of preparedness. A well-prepared package manages expectations and provides valuable resources upfront. Essential components include a personalized introduction letter outlining your commitment and process, a sample purchase contract for familiarity, a process timeline showing key steps from first meeting to close, a list of FAQs to address concerns proactively, and your resume. To prepare a great-looking buyer's package, you can use Gamma app. This software is perfect for these types of projects and is free. I will leave a link below. This package establishes a professional tone, ensuring buyers feel informed and valued from day one. Entering buyers into a CRM and sending the package the same day you met them is essential for effectiveness. Remember, in real estate, time is of the essence. You must act fast. Moving into Phase 2. As fast as it is humanly possible, you need to schedule a buyer consultation. Leads are like a hot soup. The longer you have them, the colder they get, to a point in which you lose them altogether. So you must make your best effort to schedule your first appointment as fast as you can. This meeting is your opportunity to truly understand your client's needs, educate them on the process, and establish clear expectations. It's far more than just a casual chat. Preparation is key. Schedule it in a focused environment, where you can dedicate uninterrupted time. Prepare a presentation that walks them through the buying process, market conditions, and your services. Sending pre-work materials, such as a buyer questionnaire or a brief overview of topics you'll cover, helps them come prepared and makes the consultation more productive. This meeting is where you transition from prospect to committed client. If you need help with this meeting, ask your broker for help. A critical component of your preparation for the buyer consultation, and indeed the entire search process, is the buyer questionnaire. Asking the right questions up front saves immense time and ensures you're focusing on properties that truly meet your client's needs. A comprehensive questionnaire helps you understand their priorities deeply. Divide your questions into critical categories. First, property must-haves covers non-negotiables, like the minimum number of bedrooms and bathrooms, desired square footage, lot size, the maximum price or monthly payment, and any specific features they absolutely need. Second, location preferences delves into target neighborhoods, school district requirements, commute needs, and desired community amenities. Finally, lifestyle factors explores how they live and use their home, including family growth plans, work from home needs, how often they entertain, and their requirements for outdoor space. Phase 3 focuses on navigating the pre-approval process. Getting pre-approved before actively searching ensures they know their budget and are ready to make an offer when they find the right home. Start by referring them to your trusted lender, or better yet, have the lender be part of your buyer consultation meeting. In my experience, the lender appointment comes before the buyer consultation, because if they cannot be approved for financing, Unless they are buying cash, doing a buyer consultation may be unnecessary and a waste of time for you. But this is your choice to make. Once referred, follow up with the lender, as good lenders are busy, to ensure buyers submitted all required financial paperwork promptly and offer assistance if needed. Finally, confirm approval details, verify their maximum budget, understand the loan type they qualify for, and discuss their comfortable monthly payment level. Ensure the pre-approval package is ready to go, as you'll need it when preparing offers. While guiding clients through pre-approval, it's vital to educate them on common mistakes to avoid. These pitfalls can jeopardize their financing even after they've been pre-approved. Advise them strongly against making large purchases before closing, such as buying a new car or furniture, as this impacts their debt-to-income ratio. Caution them about changing jobs during the process, especially if it involves a different industry or pay structure. Opening new credit accounts, like store credit cards, should also be avoided. Stress the importance of accurately representing financial information. Honesty is crucial throughout the application. If necessary, explain not to shop for lenders based solely on rates, as this is not a good strategy. Reliability, service, and problem-solving trumps everything else. Being able to fund the loan once escrow is opened is critical, or all your efforts go to waste if the lender cannot fund. The loan becomes the most critical component in this journey. Phase 4 is all about setting up effective property searches. Your goal is to help buyers find their dream home efficiently by creating organized, targeted searches. Leverage your multiple listing service, or MLS, to set up auto alerts based on your buyer's specific criteria from the questionnaire. This ensures they receive immediate notifications of new listings that match their needs. Enable client portal access, providing them with easy mobile access to view listings, save favorites, and make notes for discussion. Schedule regular calls to review the properties they've seen or liked online, their reactions, and refine the search criteria based on their feedback. Consider including properties slightly above and below their criteria initially to gauge their reactions and further refine preferences. And very importantly, you must instruct clients to share listings they find on other sites with you directly, rather than to schedule showings through apps, to avoid losing them to competitors. Creating the perfect property search formula is a process that involves continuous refinement. It starts with the initial MLS setup, where you create searches based on the detailed responses from the buyer questionnaire. Next is the client review stage, where you collect feedback on the initial listings they receive. Pay close attention to what they like and dislike. Based on this feedback, you refine parameters, adjusting the search criteria to better align with their evolving preferences. This leads to continuous improvement, where you regularly update searches as their understanding of the market and their own needs evolve. Maintaining constant, daily communication about new listings is crucial to keep buyers engaged and informed throughout their search journey. Having said that, most current buyers take a hands-on approach and search for homes in their own phone apps. It is very important you share your own Home Seekers app, link below for info, or you may lose them to competitors. Phase 5 focuses on preparing for successful showings. This is your opportunity to shine and demonstrate your value beyond just opening doors. Set yourself apart by providing professionally organized showing experiences that educate buyers and showcase your expertise. Create custom home tour packets for each showing day. These should include MLS sheets for the properties, relevant neighborhood data, and your contact information. One of the biggest showings mistakes I have seen agents make is showing more than 8 properties at a time. This confuses consumers, and a confused mind doesn't move forward. Plan efficient showing routes, limiting tours to 5 to 6 homes per outing, to allow buyers to process each property. Meet before the first showing to discuss home showing etiquette, safety protocols, and outline key questions they should be thinking about. Finally, provide a simple 1 to 10 rating system for each property to help buyers track their preferences and make comparisons later. A professional home tour packet is a tangible representation of your organization and attention to detail. It provides buyers with essential information they can reference during and after the showing. Key elements to include fall into several categories. For property information, include MLS sheets with photos, highlights from the property disclosure, a list of any recent upgrades, and property tax information. Neighborhood data is also crucial. Include school ratings and distances, walkability scores, a map of local amenities, and recent comparable sales in the area. Provide buyer tools within the packet, such as a property rating worksheet, dedicated space for note-taking, a checklist of questions to ask, and a quick reference guide for next steps in the process. You can create a very comprehensive package using Realist, Cloud CM, or Gamma.app, which are free or low cost for real estate agents. For more information about Realist, Cloud CMA, or Gamma.app, I will leave a link below. Before you head out for showings, have a pre-tour meeting or discussion to prepare your buyers for a productive experience. Covering important topics up front helps manage expectations and ensures everyone is on the same page. Discuss showing etiquette, including rules like removing shoes when requested, avoiding opening drawers or closets without permission, keeping children supervised, and respecting the seller's privacy. Guide them on what to look for during the tour. Encourage them to focus on structural issues rather than cosmetic issues. Consider room flow and functionality. Observe natural lighting at different times of day. Pay attention to neighborhood characteristics and noise levels. Be prepared to answer some tough questions they may present, such as the age of major systems like the HVACs or roof, recent updates or renovations, typical utility costs, and the seller's reason for moving. Being prepared to answer tough questions will make you look professional and trustworthy. Phase 6 is where the excitement builds, preparing a winning offer. When your buyers find the one, your strategic guidance is paramount to crafting a compelling offer that stands out. Begin with a strategy discussion. Review comparable sales in the area and discuss current market conditions to determine a competitive price and terms. Proceed to document preparation, meticulously preparing the purchase agreement, disclosures, and any necessary supporting documents using your transaction software like zip forms. Secure signatures promptly, obtaining all required signatures on the offer documents and disclosures from your buyers. Make sure to ask your broker which forms are required in your brokerage. Collect a customized pre-approval package from your lender to include with the offer. And finally, present the offer to the listing agent, following up professionally but assertively until you get an answer. Talk to the listing agent over the phone if possible to advocate for your clients. A complete offer package is essential for a smooth submission and review process. Ensure you include all necessary components to present a strong and credible offer. The core document is the purchase agreement itself, fully executed by your buyers. You must also include the pre-approval letter from their lender, confirming their ability to finance the purchase up to a certain amount. Proof of funds, such as bank statements, is required to show they have the necessary funds for the down payment and closing costs. A FICO sheet detailing their credit score is often included to demonstrate financial health. Finally, if available, include the DU approval, which indicates the loan has been run through the automated underwriting system and received preliminary approval. In competitive markets, strategic terms beyond just the price can significantly strengthen an offer. It's crucial to discuss these options with your buyers, explaining the risks and benefits of each to ensure they make informed decisions. Consider financing terms like offering a larger down payment, providing additional earnest money, securing an underwriter's approval, which is stronger than a pre-approval, or including appraisal gap coverage, where they agree to cover the difference if the appraisal comes in low. Timeline reductions can also be appealing to sellers. Options include an expedited closing timeline, offering a flexible close date, shortening contingency periods, or proposing a seller rent-back option after closing. Risk reduction strategies involve potentially waiving certain contingencies, such as a pre-inspection waiver or making the offer as is, with a right to inspect for informational purposes only, or making earnest money non-refundable after a certain point. Navigating multiple counteroffers requires a clear process and strategic communication. If your initial offer receives a counter or multiple counters, guide your buyers through the response process effectively. First, review all terms presented in the counteroffers carefully, understanding how they differ from your original proposal. Next, discuss strategic options with your buyers. Analyze the pros and cons of each counteroffer and determine the best path forward based on their priorities and market conditions. Respond promptly to the listing agent within the specified time frame, as counteroffers have deadlines. Timely communication is crucial. Finally, follow up professionally. After submitting your response, ensure the listing agent has everything they need and is aware of your client's position, and try to get an answer as soon as possible. The longer it takes to get an answer and into escrow, the more chances buyers and sellers have of getting cold feet and changing terms. Act fast. It's important to prepare your buyers for the possibility that their offer might get rejected. Offer rejection is a part of the process, especially in competitive markets. And having an action plan helps buyers bounce back quickly. If an offer isn't accepted, the first step is to gather feedback. Contact the listing agent to understand why the offer wasn't selected. This information is invaluable. Based on the feedback received, you can then adjust strategy. This might involve modifying price points, adjusting terms, or refining the property criteria you're searching for. Finally, resume search with renewed focus and refined parameters. Remind your buyers that rejection often leads to finding an even better home that's a perfect fit. Keep communication positive and forward-focused throughout this phase. To effectively manage the buyer-agent process and provide exceptional service, new agents should equip themselves with essential tools. These tools streamline workflows and enhance professionalism. A robust CRM system such as Close CRM is fundamental for managing leads and staying organized. Digital transaction management software like ZipForms is crucial for handling paperwork, securing electronic signatures, and managing deadlines efficiently. The MLS and its mobile app, Home Seekers, are must-haves for accessing listing information, scheduling showings, staying updated on the go, and easily sharing details with clients. Finally, a reliable mortgage calculator app, available in your app store, helps you provide buyers with quick payment estimates. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be close enough to guide their decisions. These 4 essential tools will make your life much easier when working with buyers and are fundamental to becoming a successful selling agent. Creating a repeatable buyer process system is crucial for consistency, efficiency, and business growth. A systematic approach minimizes errors, saves time, and helps manage more clients effectively. Start by reviewing this training multiple times with pen and paper in hand, mapping out each phase from lead contact to offer acceptance. Document steps with detailed checklists and standard procedures to ensure consistency. Automate processes using email templates, digital forms, and workflow systems to streamline tasks. This leads to client success, generating satisfied clients who drive referrals and business growth. If you need private coaching, send me a DM. Also, don't forget to watch my training, Escrows, the Step-by-Step Guide for Selling Agents, which walks you through the process from offer acceptance to closing escrow. Find it in my website, link in bio. This guide is a roadmap to buyer agent success, offering a complete framework for guiding buyers from first contact to closing. A systematic approach ensures a seamless experience, builds trust, and generates referrals. Successful agents aren't just good at sales, they follow structured processes to create wealth. This boosts confidence, saves time, reduces stress, and creates raving fans who eagerly recommend you. Create your own buyer welcome package and presentation template based on the framework in this presentation. Share this guide with your team to elevate the profession and provide outstanding service to every buyer. Download a copy of this presentation in my training website. Link in bio. Wishing you success, and until next time, strive to become the best selling agent you can be.